Generic greetings and welcome back to Surviving Mars. In the previous episode we started exploring the red planet. As you can see, we have a very basic base up and running. We got some concrete extractor, we got drone hub, some energy generation and storage solution systems, and we are now currently scanning some anomalies because yeah, we're trying to find some more natural resources. So well, pretty much whatever we can find. There's like different resources and rare minerals and stuff like that, because eventually we do want to get some colonists on here, but we'll just see how it goes as always. So a couple of questions that people have mentioned. Firstly, they've asked like if the difficulty settings, if you no active research. That's quite good. Let me just sort this out first. They said about the difficulty, like does changing the difficulty really alter this? Yes, massively. If you go for the very easy quick mode, it will give you like most of the resources around where you first start, whereas this one we're gonna have to travel a lot more. So it really does change things up. What else we're going to do? Probably go for, what's that one? Rocket cargo space increased by 100 kilograms. That's always useful. That's very, very useful indeed, actually, because we're probably going to be getting one in. I don't know. Do we go for advanced probes? We'll go for that, yeah, because then we're just going to unlock different ones. We'll probably go for biotechs sooner as well. Trying to think about going for more habitable stuff. Anyway, yeah, also people asking about miniseries, obviously, how long it's going to last. Don't really know, basically until we get bored or we fail it. Also, I have been informed that, because I'm playing this a couple of days before release, that this build save games will be invalidated, so because of the latest release and stuff, so that's going to be an issue. But yeah, or maybe we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're just going to crack on and until we get to the end of our rope. Sector scanned, which is nothing really much found. I think I'm going to scan there and then there just for completeness, so we've got a full square. Obviously, we are getting a massive bonus because of the sensor tower. If you build another sensor tower, yes, you will get more bonuses on that one. You can do that if you do so desire. Do I need to... Ooh, breakthrough discovered, which is nano refinement. All extractors continue to extract small amounts when their deposits are depleted. That's quite good. That is very, very good. Because eventually these things here, you can see it's slowly carving into the ground. See, it's slowly carving in there. Eventually that will deplete this area. So it's important that we either get that technology or just move to here. Anyway, so what are we missing out on? Well, we haven't got another sensor tower. We don't really need one though. We've got some storage, which is not great. I think, however, we do want to go for some wind turbines, but that does require machine parts. Machine parts are... they're not in huge abundance. To build a basic dome, by the way, you need 80 concrete, which we have. We need 20 metals, which we have 42 of, and 10 polymers, which we have 26. So we can actually get that. That's fine. We can actually get that. But then it also has consumption, which is 15 energy, so a lot more than we have currently. Also 1 water and 1 O2, 1 oxygen. So, you know, we don't have either of those. So that's just, yeah, the dome stuff. You can see there's things like playgrounds and schools, and then you've got casino complexes and infirmaries and diners and yeah, loads of parks and stuff. So it is really about the domes as well. But I think what we need to do is go for power cables. We're going to extend rate this power cable. Oh, cable fault reported. So a bit of a random event there. Basically, there's something that's broke, requires maintenance, because maintenance is a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Clicky. There we go. Yeah, where's the cable fault? Where is the cable fault? It is apparently there.
Sector scan.
I think the cable fault is there, so they are repairing that. If you click on any part, you can see there is a maintenance, and it does require you to sort that out. So there's been something scanned there, and we've now got, see this thing here? That is underground rare metals. So you can extract that by using one of, where is it? I believe it is in production. It is here, a metals extractor. However, it does need to be within dome radius, which means we have to build a dome around about there, which isn't a problem. You know, it doesn't really matter too far where the dome is, but as long as you connect it all with pipes, it should be fine. Anyway, let's go over to energy production once more and wind turbines, because we want to place several wind turbines around this area. So we'll probably have them, so they'll have probably one there and then one there. One there and then one there. So that's going to use 4 of our machine parts. I'm hoping we haven't used too many. How many do we need for the dome? Dome requires nothing at all, but machine parts are required for, I believe, the life support stuff. So yes, water extractor, moxie, and moisture evaporator. Moisture evaporator.
Sector scan. Select a sector to scan.
Let's just have a look at that one. Nothing there. Yes, so I guess we're gonna go for probably there. Actually, no. Yep. No, there. That's fine. 74%, 60%. Oh, there we go. We'll do that. So now, as you can see, we are scanning a lot faster because we've got these wind turbines. So energy surplus quite high, and we're also charging the battery as well. So that's good. That's good. As I was saying, we've got the moisture evaporator, which we actually have one of. You can see there's a one there. That means we already have one. That's a prefab. We also have a fuel refinery, which produces fuel from water. And we have... Do we have anything else? We don't have a Stirling engine. Sometimes I think I started off with a Stirling engine before. So we have one fuel refinery, one moisture evaporator, and that's it. So that's our couple of prefabs. We started with three prefabs, or it would be prefabs. And we must have used one, and I haven't noticed. Probably a drone or something. I don't know. Anyway, so... We have... Oh yeah, we've got this hydroponic farm, and I don't know why, but hydroponic farm is shown in this rather than the dome stuff, but anyway. Yeah, let's pause it for a second. So we've got fuel refinery, produces fuel from water. So in order to do that, we need, obviously, we need water. And water, we've got a moisture evaporator, which produces one water. We also have a water extractor, which extracts water from underground deposits. Well, as you can see, we don't have any. We have not found any at all. So we're going to have to use the moisture evaporator. So, it doesn't look like the Star Wars Tatooine towers with the three little prongs on the top. Which is a bit of a shame. But it does have a big glass dome over the top. So, where are we going to put this? Well, we have to be a bit wary of this one because the way this works is it will gather water. It'll be able to then... we're going to have to connect up strangely here. Okay, because it'll gather water and then we'll be able to shift that to other places, which is obviously quite useful. However, what we need to do is make sure that we have a place where if we're generating fuel, we can turn it off and on. So what I'm going to place it... We've got loads of space to build, so this is going to be our production area, you see. So we'll probably have it around about here. I don't think there's any great problem having it there. Does it say how much it's going to use? It doesn't, so I don't think it really matters, does it? As long as you place it somewhere. Well, it's not got no cable connection, so we will have to connect that up, but that's not a problem. So we're going to put it there, unpause it, and then we're also going to have, that was our moisture evaporator, so that should be free. It should be free. We're going to have a electrical cable, connect them up like so, and that'll start to generate oxygen. Let's just go over to this here, and we'll say the agroscopic evaporators, which increases our water production by 50%, so very, very useful. We've also just almost finished our fuel compression. Now, the reason I'm getting this up and running first is because we know that we have only one rocket. Sorry, we have two rockets, but we can send this back. We can send it back, which is useful. As you can see, though, money's going up because we're generating, we're researching, which is always useful. Where's our other droney guy? He's there, is he? There's nothing else they can scan, I don't believe. No, and their battery is low. If you run out of battery at another area, you are pretty much screwed unless you have another vehicle. Now, we could call... Whoa! Asteroid strike. See that there? Slammed down. We didn't get a forewarning, actually, as well. I must have... I thought there was forewarning on that one. Anyway, yeah. If you run out of power, then you can power it back up. It is possible. What you do is you... let me pause a second. You can send another vehicle over there and use its battery to charge another. So there is that there. Anyway, so we now have water getting generated. So that's good. So first things first, we want to store it. And we're going to store it in a tower. And we'll put the tower, say... There is a quite decent place. Actually, is that like... Is that there or something? It's there. Probably there. We'll be fine. Okay, that's fine. We'll get that to build, because then we need to connect it with a pipe. So the pipe's going to go direct, and... Oh, what a shame. Now, let's cancel that. I want to cancel that. Destroy the building because it's not used any of the materials yet. Right. The reason I'm going to do that is because the pipe is going to come along here and to there. So that tile there, going to have to keep that in mind's eye, needs to have... there we go, a pipe. And that's good.
Scanned.
Pipe will then go there to there, and that then connected up. I love the way the pipes connect in this thing. It looks really, really cool. Sector scan is now completed. We found nothing much, sadly, so we'll just scan over there. There is, oh, there are, should I say, bits over there that we can get. But I think it's just a case of, see, the sensor boost is reduced the further out we go. I could do that one there as well. Do I build another sensor, actually? It might be worth me building another sensor just to scan quicker. So it is sensor tower. It does require one electronics though, and actually that shouldn't be a problem. We should be alright. Or maybe it's not. Maybe I'm failing this and I don't realise. Well, fun is being had. It's all about the challenge and whatnot. So we now have, as you can see, a moisture evaporator, and I think it looks really cool. There you go. And then that's going to fill the water tank up, which again has a nice little fluid level on the side. So, this is good. However, we do need to start generating some fuel, which we do have a free fuel refinery. Let's try and say that fast 5 times. So, what we'll do is we'll have it come along and sort of be about here, but then we'll put a pipe in between it, you see. So, I think it was it there? About there should be fine. There should be fine. We'll have a pipe. Goes from there to there. And if we want, we can have a pipe valve in between them, you see, to turn all of these refineries off and on. You can also just click on them and just turn it off. So at the moment, I'm not too bothered, because at the moment, this is just going to go maximum power. It's going to try and generate as much as it can, so it doesn't care how much it's using, which is why, you know, it's important to do what I said there. Have like a pipe sometimes. Power cable, we will have to run it direct. We could just run it straight along, actually. That might be sufficient. Like that.
Sector scanned.
Yes, that's fine. Sector scanned, nothing found again. We're not really finding a lot there. We're just going to keep scanning about. Anything that's directly next to the next to our things here. I believe these do give us multiple. Multiples do stack. Does say that. 149. I don't know if it has stacked, actually. Not too sure if it has stacked. Anyway, so that is now generating fuel, I believe. Yes, it is now producing fuel. It does store 100. This does store as well, I believe. Stored what? 13. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Anyway, this does store stuff, as you can see. Tanks. Don't panic. But yeah, put that in the fuel thing. And it's actually outputting fuel canisters. And those fuel canisters will be escorted. That's not the right term. They will be brought to the ship. And as you can see, refueling. It is slowly refueling. Very slowly, because obviously this is generating 1 water.
No active research.
That's doing one. Actually, that's now generating 1.5 water, I believe, now. Should be generating a bit. No active research, because we've now got oxygen production increased by 50%, and also moisture evaporator producing 50% more. We've also got low-G hydrostatics, which is polymer factory, and fuel refinery. We've already got a fuel refinery. Ah, that's because we brought one with us. Right, okay, that's why. Also, yes, I'm guessing drone hub. Hang on, can I not build a drone hub? This might... Ah, yeah, that's what it was. So we did definitely have a drone hub brought with us. That's fine. Right, now I understand. That's good. So, polymer factory, which produces polymers from water and fuel, and fuel refinery, which produces fuel from water. Polymers will be quite useful. We've got low-G fungi, which produces food. Drones move 25% faster. That's just useful in general, isn't it? Maybe nano refinement as well, and that gives us a lot of money because we're getting double the amount of money from our research. Speaking of outsourcing research, we could... Do you want to research that? No, that's a lot of money for the little we get at the time being. We'll probably go for... Probably... Oxygen production increased by 50%. Just general increases are always useful, aren't they? Okay, so is anything else we've scanned over there? No, we're scanning that, that's fine. So that's okay. So having this underground metal, staffed by colonists, and that's staffed by colonists.
Scanned.
Sector scanned, nothing found again. Wow. It's as if Mars is like a fairly barren planet. So we've got refueling underway, that's fine. We've got this generating a lot of garbage and concrete. How much concrete do we have now? 81 concrete, that's good. However, we've only got 25 polymers, and we should have enough for a dome now. I do definitely have enough for a dome. So 80 concrete, yes, we've got 82. 20 metals, we've got 27, and also we need 10 polymers, we've got 25. So more than enough for that. So now that water production is good, oh, by the way, you can see the panels get dirty and things like that because that's the maintenance required. One thing we may be lacking, I may have a problem with is metals because we can't get over here, you see. Oh no, is that metals? No, they're not classed as metals. Are there any metals anywhere else? That's the question. See, most of these drones are just sitting doing nothing. Can I go there? I don't know if it'll get stranded, you know. Let's see if it gets stranded. If it just goes doo and stops there, you'd think you'd be able to give it commands. You should be able to give it commands. If you can't, I wouldn't be happy with that. I like that. Yeah, you can. You can. Okay, so we might as well just use all of these drones, if they're not doing anything else, just to gather materials. Might as well. Might as well. How's refueling going? 12 of 40. Okay, fine, fine. Scans underway. The question is...
Sector scanned. Select a sector to scan.
Select a scan. We've got... Ooh, pretty good stuff, actually. Not bad. Let's scan those two. That one there. We're not going to do that one. It's 1% buildable area, so we can hardly move around it. So we'll scan that one there. So, yeah. Do we bring another ship in? Is the question. At the moment... Probably not. I don't know, actually. It may be worth it. It may be worth it. See, the problem here is that I'm going to have to manually move these drones. I'm going to have to tell them to do what to do because they're going outside of their control range. I don't know if those stack, you know. I'm still not convinced. Sends advance warning for disasters. I'm not too sure. Probably told me somewhere, but forgot. Anyway. That's filling up. Then we'll send it back. But we could order a rocket in now. Cargo rocket. And then... Could say bring a transport in. Could build rovers. Prefab buildings we can't. Oh, actually you can. You can just select which ones you want. Sterling generator is very useful. Machine parts factory, polymer factory, no. Don't want any of those. So you've got the rover, which is a remote control vehicle that transports, commands and repairs drones. So it's like a mobile drone base. Transport is just a remote control vehicle that transports resources, uses it to establish permanent supply of routes to gather resources from surface deposits. So it goes back and forward. Drones we don't really need anymore. Concrete, no. Food. See, all this sort of stuff we don't really need. Its orbital probe would be useful to quickly scan around. But I don't know if we need that. I think it's just a case of, at the moment, time. And we have got, if anything else, if nothing else, time. Although, we are slowly using metal. That's the problem. We're slowly using metal. And there's like a finite resource. But we need to get there. Ideally, our dome wants to be around here. Because the dome, if we place the dome there, I know it's a bit close to this other resource there. But if we place it there, what will happen is we will have... We will have probably the space to build then... Where is it? Rare metals extracted there, yes. So we want them there and there. We want the dome there. That's the ideal place for it, I believe. Yeah, so we'll have to extend our grid over there. We'll have to have drones. We'll have to have extra drone base and all sorts of stuff. There's another sector scanned. That's fine. So in terms of research then, I think we've already set for what we need to do. We need this drone base. So I'm going to probably... We're going for robotics at the moment. We're going to get rid of... We'll put the drone base in there. Then we'll get magnetic filtering. We don't yet have any food at all. So we'll need to start generating food. Although... No, we don't. What we'll do is we'll bring food with us when we bring colonists. Yeah, that's fine. How's our rocket anyway? It's 2540 fuel. Okay, that's fine. It's just a shame we've not scanned anymore. The question is, do we want to bring another rocket in then? Because we know we're going to be launching this back. I think we do. So let's go for cargo rocket. We want to build an RC rover. Oh, we'll bring along an RC rover. We'll bring 1, 2, 3, 4 drones along. Probes 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 probes should be fine. What are we on at the moment? It's a total of... Oh god, it alters the... Oh, sorry, fun is going down. That's fine. Cargo capacity is 42 kilos. Polymers. Machine parts. Electronics. 30 each. Don't need concrete. Don't need metals. Don't need food. 600 cargo capacity. Yeah, I don't think we build it. Can we bring a prefab? We got a moisture vap. Fuel refinery. Bring another fuel refinery along would be useful, actually. Because then we can send the rockets back quicker, you see. And another probe? Or another drone? Another probe, I think. And we can just... You know, I think 2 more drones. Right. Let's launch this. So, that launches. Takes some time to get here. And if we go to rockets, obviously it's going to say, boomf, no rockets available. But it says of 2, because we do have 1 remaining. So, how much water are we generating? We are generating 1 water, and there's 1 water demand. That's not correct. It doesn't show... it doesn't show halves by the look of it. Because we're generating 50% more water. Actually, that can't be right then. Unless it's something else that I've messed up on. Almost certainly. Moisture evaporator. Water production increased by 50%. 25 Earth hours. Martian days consists of nearly 25 Earth hours. So, if daily production, or hourly production is 1, daily production is 24. If it's nearly 25 Earth hours, then how come... That would be 1. If it's nearly 25 Earth hours, surely it would be nearly 25. It would be 24.8 or something. And if we're generating 50% more, surely it would be more than that. I'm not convinced that works out correctly. Anyway, let's crack on. So we need then... We're bringing another fuel thing back. We do need a moisture evaporator, which I don't actually have access to, which is a shame. So where will moisture evaporator be from? It'll be in here somewhere, surely. It'll be in here. Yeah, more research is needed. Outsource. There we go. Did I outsource that? Outsourcing 200, yes. So we're outsourcing that. So there we go. So no more anomalies to find. But we do have an asteroid there. Which I'm guessing is just... That's metal, I believe. That would be metal, probably. Or is it not? Can we scan it? No, can't do anything with it. It's a bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. Ah, well. So, we know that the energy grid is going to have to go all the way over here. That's where our dome will be. We'll also have the same with our water and... Well, water and power and all... And everything will go that way. Problem is, when there's that amount of pipe, might be a bit of an issue. We'll also have to set up transport routes, so another rocket will have to come back to build a transport thing, which I've never used fully as well, but hey ho. In terms of oxygen and stuff, nothing there. Water supply, still not convinced that's correct. Although, is this storing stuff? Stored water 13. So we're using 1 and we're generating 1, but we should be generating more, but maybe that's where the extra bit is. Although no, because we started generating beforehand, so probably that. Ah well, whatever. Anyway, how we like for this one? This is 35 of 40 fuel, so we can send that back. What we'll need to do though is we'll have to put all these under control of there. There's low G drive, so that is Rocket cargo space increased by 10,000. Should have waited for that to research. Made a misplay on that one, didn't I? 10,000 kilos. So we would have been much better waiting for that rocket. Nah. Damn it. Ah, well. Anyway, so as you can see, these drones here, these are actually not controlled by this one. You can tell them to be controlled by that one.
Milestone achieved. Sector scanned. Select a sector to scan.
Select a scanned. Where was... Oh, select a scanned. Sector scanned. We'll scan... Ooh, probably that on the right-hand side there. We are getting sensor tower boost. Actually, cancel that one. Sensor tower boost is better on those two. And we found, if we look in here, we found some water, deep water. So that's good. So underground deposit for water can be exploited by a water extractor, but it's miles away. So that's not something I don't think will really connect to this one, because if we do, we'll have to use like automated drone stuff. So we do have a rocket. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one off, ready for takeoff. Let's do just that, and we'll say launch. It shouldn't pack the drones up. Yeah, they then go straight to this. Yeah, they're now under control of that. That gets launched, and there we go. And once that's gone, we will... There's blocking objects apparently because it's still there. Aha, there we go. And we can land it pretty much in the same place, I believe. And here we go. This is our other one. Oh, no, we're just offset. Ah, well. It's just standard tolerances. Human error. And we've got another one coming in. Here we go. So, if we check... Oh, that one's going back, so that's going to take some time. Travelling to Earth, yes, with flight progress. There you go, look. We now have drones, loads of drones, in fact, and also an RC rover, which we can use to extend our drone building capability. Excellent. And it will follow it as well, as you can see. It sort of follows it, like sort of mother hen and such, which is really nice. We also have orbital drones here, which we can use to scan. So orbital probing, say, scan there.
Scanned.
Nothing.
Anomaly found.
And we've used up all the probes. But we do have an anomaly there. So what I'm going to do, send my RC Explorer over there and get it to search that. And I think we will leave it there. Not a bad one, I don't think. We got some decent stuff built. I think next episode we will have to get some water. And so we've got water, we'll get oxygen, we'll get all of the base stuff ready for essentially colonists, which is going to be soon, TM. As always, hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and generic partings.